Hey guys, it's Heather from the Teaching Excellence Center at Horry Georgetown Technical College, and in this video I'm going to show you how to view your students' attempts after they finish the quiz, do a little bit of grade management, and viewing the statistics. So to begin with, you can see I have 3 quizzes here, one of which, Test 1, has some graded attempts done already. So I want to go see the grade page for this quiz and view my students' attempts. Instead of clicking on the name of the test, which actually takes us into the edit page, we want to click the little action menu here and click on grade. This is going to take us to the grade page for this test, where we can see the students' attempts here, their scores, and whether or not it's been published to the grade book. So a few things here to note is we are under grade quiz page. Test 1. The drop-down list next to Test 1, the action menu, gives us the option to click Edit, Report, Statistics, or Preview this test. This action menu is viewable from any page, so if you're under the Edit page, you can click on the action menu and switch back to the grade page, or you can go Preview the quiz, which takes you into the preview quiz, and then you can also view submissions from here. So I'm going to exit the preview, and I want to go view the grade page again. So we're going to click here and go to grade, and then below there we have 3 tabs. We have users, attempts, and questions. We can view the graded quizzes by users, by the attempts taken, or by the questions. And just to show you what each of those looks like, here's the attempts page. It gives you some other search options to be able to filter by. And then it has a list of all of the attempts and the users that took it, along with the dates and times that it was completed and their score. And then on the questions tab, we can see each of the questions, and if we need to grade all attempts, we can update all attempts here by choosing the question. We'll look at this multiple choice one. Oh, that one wasn't taken. Remember, this is a random quiz, so some of these questions may not have been done. Here's one. Okay. So this one was answered 3 times total from the randomization of the quiz. We can see how many people answered true, how many people answered false, and how much this question was worth. And then if we needed to give points to maybe the people that answered it false because it wasn't a good question, it was our fault, we messed something up, we can do that here by clicking add 1 point to the answer of false and clicking save, and I'm not going to do that here, so we'll go back now. But that's what the 3 tabs are. We have users, attempts, and then questions. I really like using questions when everybody's already taken the exam and we figure out something was wrong with a question. It's easy to go in and grade that one question for everybody versus going into them individually. So back on the users tab, we can organize our students' names by first name or last name simply by clicking on the name, and we can see when they completed the exam, as well as their score and whether it was published to the grade book. And if we go click on the student's attempt by clicking on their attempt 1, this will load the log of the time that the quiz was available, the time that they took the quiz. You have a quizzes event log that keeps track of when they logged in, what time they saved each answer to the question, and then you can also view the IP address to see the IP address that they logged into the quiz from. And that's good for tracking cheating and whatnot. And then under there we have to recalculate or auto grade. Auto grade will just say, okay, based on the answers that the student gave, go ahead and regrade it. If we go down here and want to give points, here's the one that answered false on that question. If we want to give points to a question, we can do that here, and then be sure that we click recalculate so it calculates whatever we changed in the system, and then showing that it is graded and in the grade book. And then if we wanted to add comments to it here, we could. So let's close out of there. No, I don't want to save changes. Sorry. Yes, we want to continue. Okay, so that is viewing the students' attempts. You can also export it to a CSV file that can be opened up in Excel, or change your display options here. The other thing I wanted to look at was statistics. So this page quickly gives you the statistics of the exam. It shows the class average on this one was 67.5. You can see how many people scored what by putting your mouse pointer over these, and it pops up with little information blurb about each column, and then you can also see what each student scored on the quiz by viewing the statistics page here. It also breaks it down to question statistics and question details, so you can see each question, what was answered, how many attempts was taken on each question, and then question details gives you just that, the details of each question. So that is statistics in a nutshell. And if we want to jump back over to the grade page, we can do that here. So the last thing I want to show you on here is if you want to preview an attempt, we can do preview here. You notice it has bypass restrictions. That just means that it's letting you access the quiz even though it's outside of the restriction time. It's going to take a few minutes for this quiz to load. And I'm not even reading them, but if we click save and then next page, yes, I have it split up into multiple pages. So November, how many different animal shapes? 18, I think. Save, next page, yes. Dog and food. I know these questions, so that's why it's taken me so quick to answer them. Alright, so that was just a quick preview. Let's go to submit quiz. So when your student comes in here, that's pretty much what they'll see. This is the last thing. If you're previewing a quiz, you want to check allow this preview attempt to be graded in the grades quiz area, which is the area that we were just in. Yes, we want to submit it. And what that does is it allows you to go back in and preview your attempt that you did. So this is when the finished copy of the quiz is submitted. You remember the submission view page we set up? This is from the submission view. It says to allow them to see their answers and the correct answer and whatnot. And then the total score here. So let's exit the preview and go back into the grade page. So I want to view my previewed attempt I just did, and what I need to do is change this restrict to users who have previewed attempts, and then click the search icon here, and that will refresh the page and load all of the previewed attempts that have been done on the course. And here is the one that here's the one that we just did right here, November 21st. So that is how you manage viewing the quizzes grade page where your students have taken an exam, the statistics for that quiz, and how you preview a test. That's it for the quizzing tool. If you have any questions, you can always contact us in the TEC. We'll be happy to help. Thanks and have a great day.